Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, there you go. Nicole, she belongs to the streets. Oh yeah.
Please, please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you.
Yes. Welcome to Hood Talk. This is Mr. Know It All, and I am here with Miss Bella, looking out elegant today and things.
Hello, people.
And go on, tell them the subject for the night so we can get started on this.
Yeah, let's get started. The subject for tonight is: are women being trained to be like the Joneses or what their would want?
Hmm. So, what exactly do that mean?
See, a lot of times women are trained as coming up as to not what is expected of you as a woman, but to be like this person. Go to school, get an education, start your career, have children, get a house, the big house. Not a house you can afford, but one that looks good. Drive a nice car. Everybody want to drive a nice car. Some people don't settle for Beetles until they get the luxury cars. They start
Mm-mm.
off big, so you're doing it too big too early sometimes.
At 21, they trying to get a Benz.
That part. Yep, that's what they doing.
Oh, I think I see that a lot. That's why all these record trucks riding around here late night, snatching up these cars and stuff. That what that is.
Right, that's just what it is.
Uh-oh. What up, Chelsea? Chelsea say she in hood mode.
All right,
Look
hood
out now.
mode.
Hood
Welcome to
mode
the Monday Day Beat.
for missing Mondays in his house. Oh, okay. Ursula in his house.
Hi, Ursula. She's here and ready and all that good stuff.
Drunk and stuff.
So, ladies, we want to know, since you're here early, what are your thoughts? Are women being trained to be like the Joneses or what their man would want? So, are you being trained to catch up with people, have all these lavish things, or are you preparing? Are you one of those that are being prepared or trained to get a husband, or get a man and settle down and just be a lady?
Mm-mm. I want I want to see what they got to say.
The truth now.
It just sounds like one of them subjects. Just woo,
The truth.
the
Because
truth.
we want to know, hey, have you been told the go-tos on not to start off big? You don't have to have the best car, have to have the best car in the beginning. Start with something small, paying cash for it, or something you can handle, not living above your means. Or want what somebody else have. Oh, this person got this when they were 17, but you didn't know that they probably had wealthy family members or probably took their parents' old nice car that they took care of.
Yeah. And you know what makes so bad these days? I didn't seen. I just got to see it. I done seen parents get a children with no job a good car and they driving in some rag. I done seen this. I done seen them get a good car and give it to their child and they run around here in a bucket. It's the other way around. Give the child the bucket
Right.
that, that they got to put their little paycheck in to keep it up and running because that's what the first measure to them to, get stuff good is they put that bucket seat on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's up, Latasha in his house?
Hey, Tasha, Tasha.
What's up, Miss Right in his house and this
Good
thing?
evening, B.
Okay. Uh-oh. Let's read.
Uh-oh.
We asked
Chelsea
it.
said some of our parents were in competition with other parents and pushed us to do certain things just because of that. Hope that makes sense. It makes sense what they did, but it wasn't right. It
I
wasn't.
remember. Look. I remember that, Chelsea. I remember that. Some parents push us. They be pushing and pushing and pushing.
Ursula said I was, and I was more or less encouraged to do my own thing in life. But remember, I started out with a huge savings from my modeling gigs. So you had a go-to fund in the beginning. So that was your blessing.
I think I'm gonna tell you how I did it. It seemed like hold on a second.
Bear with us all. Mr. Know-it-all was having a little technical difficulties at one point, but I think he got it together.
Hold on. I'm trying to think something. Hold on, just a second. All right. You about to make me act fool around. All right, I'm back.
Please don't do it, sir.
They were about to make me act up in this thing. Up in here. Up in here. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, what I was talking about, yeah, I think when it came to mine, I think I woke up a little later, like at the end, like when my child got right around 11, 10th, 11th grade. That's when I started trying to train her different because I remember just buying all the expensive shoes and things. She's still addicted to shoes to this day. Child be buying $300, $400 pair of Jordans. I ain't even do that stuff there. I mean, Lord have mercy. But I'm just saying, um, I bought her the first remote control cars, the cars that put together and all that old kind of stuff. So
So I wouldn't say that is so lavish. Maybe because, well, you spent a lot of money on it, you would consider that lavish or what?
yeah, I just feel like I just wanted her, a certain life I was living at a time. I wanted her to be right there, just like me. I used to go buy 6, 7 pair of shoes at one time. I wanted her to have her shoes and stuff, be stunning too.
Oh, Lord, did you admit to that?
How they say stunning like her daddy. Yup. Yeah, I used to stunt back in the day. So hey.
But a lot of people do that. They around here, having all these things that they can afford, you know. But you just doing it because you're trying to keep up and you saying you rocking this and you on this level, talking about get up on your level. You know, if you have a level where you have an emergency and you'll be stuck in that same level, then you're not leveled up. You're not.
Right. Hello, Miss Right. And let's see, Ursa said her grandma purchased her first car. It had no AC. I was encouraged to save my money and have a cushion for later in life. Yo, I mean, that's what should be done. She said my first car, Miss Rice said her first car will pay. I paid half my note monthly because I work. Okay, that's what's up. Right?
I don't think nothing's wrong with that either.
They made sure they put that in there. Like I see parents doing that sometimes, and that's the best way to have them. knowing how you want your child to do stuff. You be kind of, trying to give them the gift for the gal. But it's like once some person reach a certain age, they gonna do their own kind of thing. But you want to just at least instill in them some good things, because I always instilled in my child cash, cash, cash. I
Always.
I just got a credit card this year, and it's a Lowe's credit card. You know, it's to buy material.
Ooh. Well,
I'm just gonna keep it real.
you probably need a credit card for Lowe's.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't never tried to. I I ain't never tried to keep up with the Joneses, but I did try to keep up with the hood.
Mhm. In what
I
sense?
mean, just with the paint jobs and the rims and stuff like that.
Oh,
Being young,
cars and
I didn't work
things.
right. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I asked my grandmama when she was about 93. She died at 95. I asked her. I did an interview with her, and I asked her. I said, "Grandma, what do you regret? You know, you're 93 years old. You don't live a long time. What do you regret?" And she told me, she said, only thing she regret in life is when she wanted something, she didn't go ahead and get it. So I feel like, in a way, I feel like, okay, you know, thinking about grandma, but grandma did have a foundation. She did. I think what she was really talking about is like later in life, when people take their house, make it a nicer house. You know what I'm saying? Like really have room, really live at the later part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because time ain't promised. So sometimes you just live as long as you can.
Yeah, but sometimes us too, we being young and we're trying to find our own ways. A lot of times we make decisions on what we think may be the best for us, and then later you regret it. I should have probably gone that way.
Ooh,
I know a lot of decisions that I postponed, I probably wouldn't be living in the state I'm living in, or. So, hey, I agree with your grandmother.
mm,
Ursula said, my ex husband and I only purchased a vehicle together for one child. It was an '05 Accord, and he still has it. The others wanted to purchase their own. We taught them the value of saving and not keeping up with others.
yeah.
That's good.
One thing I can say, even what my daughter got now is something she like, and I don't think taught her what she kept getting in debt. She'll be through paying off for it this year, and she'll have more money for herself. But that's what she wanted. I'm more of a cash person, but hey, that what she wanted. That what she got. You know, so I'm proud that she wasn't. I done seen other people I know get cars, lose cars. Wreck cars, get cars towed, get cars repoed, all kind of stuff. And I'm just happy that to this day, my child ain't never totaled no car, wrecked no car. This that. She pretty good driver. And that because I had working them lawnmowers at an early age. All right,
Oh my goodness.
patting his ass.
That said, I missed my first car, 1977 Electra 225.
Look out now. That's what's
That
up.
was an old school, wasn't it?
School in the house.
Ursula said, now my kids did have more than their friends. Every gaming system, designer handbags, etc. But they had to earn the privileges. Once they stopped doing the work, those things were taken away. They learned early to work for what you want, but business comes first. But still, like in buying a lot of gaming system, designer things, if a child is at a point where You can't go in Walmart and purchase a T-shirt and put it on. Now that's a whole different aspect. Like you feel like Walmart clothes are too cheap to wear.
Well,
You
I'm
know,
gonna tell
some
you,
some children are like that. They feel like they gotta have designer this. It has to have a name brand to it.
I didn't I didn't know anything about designer, even though like I had my little members only jackets and the little crocodile, but my mama bought me certain things, and I was cool with some t-shirts and some short, you know what I'm saying, and whatever, whatever. So I don't think designer things kind of came up. I think everybody wanted to be a certain level of cleanliness going to school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's just inherited in us. We want to be kind of, okay going to school. So
When you say cleanliness, are you speaking of when you're going to school, you wanted to have the name brands that was okay or better?
not really the name brand, but at least clean. Like
Right.
say back in the day, it didn't matter which shoes, as long as it's some clean shoes. Everybody might have wanted some K Swiss or some, like a lot of people wanted the white K Swiss or some Adidas. Run DMC were hot. And, you know what I'm saying? It's certain shoes that people wanted, and you work hard to get it. You did stuff to try to get it. Try to do good in school, get good grades to try to get certain stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But now I think kids get rewarded without doing nothing. I think
Even
parents,
when they do something bad, they're still
right? I think
rewarded.
parents, because how they want their child to look, they
Are
don't.
living through their
Right,
child.
right. They don't allow their child, if their mess ups, punish them. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I
Yep.
think that what affects a child when he get older. When you don't learn younger that when you do something wrong, that it's outcomes, it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? That's why people can easily run a red light because they don't even realize what a crash is,
The
what a
consequences of going through their
consequences
life.
of going to jail, and don't you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel on that.
B said, I love my first Black Thunderbird. I had to have the sunroof in. It has a right track.
Mm.
Okay.
Miss Kimberly Balaj. Putting up her
Kimberly Belials and is
shirt,
present tonight. Voluptuosity t-shirts and apparel.
and I'm gonna need you to do me a t-shirt. Yep, I sure do.
This year,
Teach a young Ms. Rice said, teach a young person to work, they will eat and drive and live, respect and take care of.
thrive for life.
Yeah. I,
Respect and take
I
care of your things.
yeah. I think that's what we don't do enough of making the children actually take
Thrive to work
care
for
of their
what you
stuff.
got and take care of it.
I think a lot of it become from people. I think like anytime every year you doing what's the name, summer cleaning, spring cleaning, what's the name, 3 times a year you throwing stuff away. You teach them to not value stuff for the long haul.
What, save all your old clothes? That's what you're saying?
I still got some shoes 10 years ago. No, I'm just saying. If they ain't messed up, don't throw them away. And shouts out to the shoe place that's still there fixing soles of the shoes or back of the old subways that the new donut shop on Lynch Street. Yeah, we went and did this AC today. So I was just giving them shots out.
Okay, Mr. Donut Man behind Subway.
The old subway is a donut shop
Oh,
now
it's a donut shop.
on Lynch
Okay, and
Street.
behind there. Oh, that shoe store is still there.
Yay.
I've
And
done
he was
business
he
there
was
before.
saying today, and he got shoes for sale, and he got shoes in there. If you want to go, put you some shoes. I told him, I said, hey man, you put red bottoms under there, and he said he done did a couple of them.
Oh wow.
So he can do whatever you want, ladies. If you want a dope pop, whatever, put you some red bottoms under that thing. Make them them shoes pop like $1,000. Do it. So shots out. Let's straight. Tell him Mr. Nordout sent you. Okay.
Ursula said, now people are pressuring me about not wanting to be married again, like I did, like I'm defective or something because I don't want to get married. We need to change the narrative quick.
Yeah.
Just think if you weren't never married, they'd be pressuring you when you get married. Let you be with somebody for more than a year. When y'all getting married?
When y'all gonna
Thought
get
about it?
then you be together with the same person 20 years, they be like, when y'all gonna get married? Man, hey, leave us alone. We happy. Okay.
May said, I used to have name brand crazy, spend all my money. Here I come, remove the wild pair of shoes store, and I had to go to the merry-go-round, laugh not loud, and make honor was very important. Merry-go-round, that sound familiar. Was that at the Metro Mall?
Man, I think so. I don't know.
That
Merry-go-round.
sound familiar, merry-go-round. That was a store, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that was in the Metro Mall. Let me know. That was
Oh, she said I meant it
the
had
right track.
right
She was
track.
talking about the right track in her Thunderbird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ursula said, don't get me wrong now. Mine appreciated everything they got, even the Walmart and discount store items. They also learned to share what they had with those who had less than them because tomorrow it could be them.
And I think it's all how you present stuff to a child. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we forget how to really present something to a child.
Yeah.
Uh, if you talk to a child, you get them knowing early that you know everything ain't how you say roses and peaches and all that. You know,
Mhm.
like you talk to a child early and you tell them, um, you ain't got to flaunt. Try to make yourself seem like you more than somebody just because you got this on or that on.
Yep.
I'm saying
Don't belittle people because you were blessed.
because
Because what you got, you can lose.
a lot of people don't even wear real gold and stuff anyway. It's dudes out here that got killed over these fake chains and stuff, and it's crazy.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, that's right, Tasha. He meant peaches and cream. Now, what parents used to say, money does not grow on trees.
And I think um, I think we got to get back to not shaming kids for not having, like everybody, it ain't gonna change till the grown-ups change because the grown-ups still own this Jordan stuff, like you can't do nothing without Jordans or whatever. And Jordan the same one that invested all his money in jail cells for y'all asses. Yeah, gonna run and tell that. Go look that up. he, he got he got big stocks in jail.
You know what? Past people that will probably make someone feel bad because of their shoes. You know how people were doing little videos like, "What are those things?" Because children's shoes weren't as nice as theirs. But the worst thing I don't like is when a person bless someone with something, they have to record it and expose it to the world. I did this for this person.
Yeah,
If you do something for someone, I feel that you should do it from the kindness of your heart without seeking own glory yourself. You know, you do these things in private so you can be rewarded yourself. You be blessed from doing the things that you do.
and I feel you on that because, like, even when I was doing stuff out here, like, I remember people, like, even when I was, on Facebook and doing some things, and I kind of, see about my boys and things behind closed door. I ain't no rah rah type, you know what I'm saying, type dude. So I remember people used to get on my page. What do you do for other people? People used to kind of attack sometimes because they want to know what you do. What you do. I do this. I do that. Because you done went to the Salvation Army or something and signed some papers and got your little credit and thing. When I go drop my salvation stuff off and stuff like that, I just drop it off. I don't need all the extra paperwork, so I ain't go file it on my taxes and all that. When you do
And
something,
why not? You crazy?
well,
Okay.
I have, but I ain't got to tell them that either.
Right.
But I mean, people got to tell that all. They be like, yeah, just like you see people got pictures and videos of a lot of stuff. I just ain't never been a person that felt like I had to go and
And seek your own glory. Like the time you took out your time and you went and gave bags to the homeless. I thought that was very good. That was nice of you.
right,
So that let me see you got a calm side that you think about others.
yeah.
So when you
And
did that,
all them,
the people were very appreciative, weren't
guess
they?
what? And all them big feet people, when I gave them all my shoes down there, they was happy too. Here's some homeless people with some big feet down there, boy. Tim Jones.
You know how your parents used to say, you stop playing outside bare feet or your feet will grow bigger. So maybe they don't have shoes. Maybe that's why their feet are getting big.
I guess
I'm just saying.
I was one of them kids splashing through the water, so I think you talking to me.
Wait a minute, you used to take your shoes out to do it.
You don't walk through the water with your shoes on.
I just asked.
Nah,
I
you
didn't know. I
know.
didn't I didn't splash in puddle. Ursula said it's a cultural thing in our community. It began after slavery. Black people had to always be dressed to the nines and dang on near perfect in every way so they felt valued. And that was passed down through the generations. We always have to be better than white folk.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you another thing when I say about that. I think it's not just. I don't even think when it comes to dressing, I don't think it's something that we. I don't think it's something. Sometimes we try to do. I think it's like something natural in you. Sometimes,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Some people.
yeah, like you, yeah, like because when you think about kings and queens back in the day, and you think about how lavish they dress, and even when you watch our African, brothers and sisters across in Africa, the little bow ties, the big hair, the stuff they do, the braids and stuff that come from Jamaica and all these Jamaican ladies. Shouts out to the Jamaican hair ladies that then hooked up half of y'all ladies' head because y'all want to go out on Saturday, put two of them Jamaicans in your head. And you read that? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
But you know what? I understand what she's saying. Some people have those moral standards where they don't go out looking any type of way.
Mhm.
So that's when your parents used to say, don't go nowhere with holes in your drawers.
Right.
They meant that in a standard of put your best foot forward.
Right.
Some people get up and travel and go places, don't even brush their teeth, wash their face before exiting the premises. You don't put on clothes because we know there are people that's wearing bonnets, do rags, sleeper clothes into the stores, house shoes. They are to be worn within the house.
Right.
That's why they call them house shoes. But now people wear them, and you hear people scrubbing their feet through the store.
You know,
Like,
you know the worst thing I see that it just bothers me when I see a grown man wearing some Snoopy Dooby Doos or something out just walking around the store, I'll be like, nah,
Those big puffy house shoes.
yeah. I seen a dude the other day and it seemed like he was in his mama fluffy shoes and like he didn't even care. He was just walking. I was like, oh Lord.
No, I don't like to see
Shoes, you know
people
how the
walking
shoes be too small for him. His
on their
back
feet
of his
hanging
foot
out.
hanging off of it, and I was just done.
I have a pet peeve with walking on the back of your shoes.
Yeah, I do too. I've never been that type of person. I think because my family kind of pressured that. I think a lot of these things have to be raised up in a family. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because like you will see one side of your family act one way and another side of fact act another. But
Hmm.
I think the difference is one living for tomorrow, one living for the day.
Is it for the thrill? You
No,
think or what?
I'm just saying one living for tomorrow, one living for the day.
Hmm.
Like I feel like a person that really got to see because I think about it back in the day when I was a certain kind of person that wanted to be seen, wanted to be what's name. You live for the day. You wanted everybody to know you was there, know what you had. You know what I'm saying? And it was, and I think that's the whole the youngsters hanging, having different kind of hair color, different kind of, they saying, look at me, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at me. You can't take your eyes on me. Look at all this stuff I did because what I thought about was mating season and the peacocks and other birds and different what's the names. They got different feathers and different, you
To
know,
to draw the attraction.
right,
Uh-huh.
lot of attraction to the woman. And then I think about that when I see a dude and he all kind of fly, it was just like a pimp. And I remember a pimp told me one time he was like, yeah, he said the clothes.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
He said the clothes is for the honey, and I just want the money. So it was like he had gold chains. He used to say the gold chains, the fly shoes, the big earrings, the big watches, the big hat. He said, "Oh, that is the attractive woman." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so it's the same thing when you see these youngsters out here. They got all these different colors on. They saying, "Look at me! Look how fly I am! Look at me! I I got your attention." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I think now is the same thing, with ladies. Sometimes, like, ladies are competing with other ladies. Like, even when they go to the club, it's like, oh, I got to be the baddest thing up in there. Or at least I'm going to try. And I'm going to try to get all the attention because I'm going to wear this see through. I'm going to wear these short. I'm going to wear these super high heels. I'm going to wear this. And they know it going to a certain kind of attention is going on what they wear. Make
So
it
they turn into honey for the club, right?
right. So, it hurts.
Natasha said people get jealous too. First she said right indeed, then she was like people also get jealous. Ursula said exactly. If I ever did anything for anyone, they had to promise me not to tell anyone. I wouldn't tell when I received help, but I definitely appreciate the hospitality. We are blessed to be a blessing. That's true.
Mhm.
Chelsea said, women even be competing at church trying to wear the best hat and the highest heels.
Yep. And the shortest skirts. Now, I done saying that straight up. I, I ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I be looking at funerals and sometimes you be looking at somebody like they doing something for the funeral, either singing or doing something, and it don't make no sense to me that you got to pull your dress down and stuff like that just to walk up to the podium to speak, or I mean, it just, I think classy went away some kind of way, because I think women now look at short skirts as, I'd rather look sexy than classy. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
Because I think in a way that women think men don't like classy. And I think men do. I think I think when you dress sexy, you attract every man. When you drink classy, you are attracting a more classier type man, or you attracting a better type man that
Quality. Mm-hmm.
really ain't looking at you in a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You will get more out of that man when you dressed a certain kind of way, because I think a lot of men get turned on when a woman is a certain kind of way. Yeah,
I can understand that part too.
yeah,
Sometimes you go into a place and you will probably stick out like a sore thumb because you're not doing what everyone else is doing.
right.
And
Just
you're not even realizing why you're gathering all this tension, but maybe that's why.
just like I'm gonna tell you this, like in a world like this here, when every woman, when a lot of women got a lot of hair here or whatever they doing fake, what you call the new thing, lace front, and everybody looking the same. When somebody come out and they got long natural hair or something, they stand out. And men drool over stuff like that, because men say, "Oh man, she's different. She's she look good natural." Cause see, when you look at a one woman and she done pulled all her eyelashes and eyebrows out, and everything off her face, and now she trying to put everything back on her face that she done, because she was trying to overdo it too much. Like sometimes women, it's just like women when I was coming up, the over perm. Like people would get perms almost every week and thing, and now half of the size of their head off or whatever. No, I'm just saying that burnt off or you wasn't, because I remember, and this is gonna be crazy. I remember when I had a perm and a joker left it in there too long and it burnt me or whatever a little bit, and then I was like, hold up, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So so perms are so dangerous. And then when you think about a woman getting a perm every week or every 2 weeks, it like that is some serious chemicals coming in your head every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
I don't even
It's
think
not recommended twice in a month's time. They
right.
want you to at least wait a month and a half. But I'm just asking you, so when you were getting a perm, what were you doing with your hair?
Uh okay. At
You
one
were
time,
getting hairstyles that will require a perm? That's what I'm trying to see.
nah, I was kind of like getting a blowout kit. So I was doing a blowout kit perm sometimes, and I was doing the the braids just to make my braids look cleaner.
Oh.
Like the braids, like when you blow it out a little bit,
Hmm.
the braids, they can plait your braids, but that's how you get that real clean look.
Oh, okay.
When you see somebody and they got natural, you can tell a natural braided hair than a blowout kit braided hair. The blowout kit make everything a little bit longer and it's easier to grab or whatever. It just.
Okay. Ursula said, now, women dress for other women. It makes us feel good when another woman say, "Okay, Miss Thing, I see you." That is validation to a
And let
woman.
me and let me tell you this: it's bad when a man can't make a woman thing twitch no more, but a woman. I heard on a show the other day a woman said, when a man says something good to you, it's nothing. But if a woman give you a what's not, it's everything. I was like, what? What kind of world we living in where women treasure more about opinions of other women than they do men?
And that's something.
That's sad. That's
Because that's part of what the Joneses has created in people. Because you want to be validated for what you have, and that's why so many people wear the same attire. They wear the same style hair, makeup. Everybody start doing their makeup the same. Like, when did people start getting this fashion together for baby showers that you wear
already.
for a wedding? How people used to go all out for a wedding,
Yeah.
go all out for a wedding, but now people go all out for a baby shower,
Because
things like
it
that.
ain't it ain't enough wins.
Bit more baby than wet. Okay, okay. Well, that's probably why.
Jokers ain't getting married, but they get a baby shower because guess what? Usually by the time they had a baby, they been done got rid of the man anyway.
Oh wow.
I'm just telling the truth. Like if you just go back and you just really think about it, how many people that actually made it to the 2 year, they child 2 years old, and still with the baby's father? The first child she had with the baby father and the child.
It's very few. It's very few. It's
The
not too
first
many.
child, I think a first child a woman had, that's a breakup child. That child, no reason I say that, because I think them child, if you ain't got a real good relationship, that child can fracture a half-ass relationship because
Right.
the woman might still want to run the streets a little bit,
The
and
responsibilities are different.
right, and then the man he gonna run the streets. So if he's responsible, then he's not gonna run the streets like that. So he gonna be right there. But then you got ladies that then they're gonna try to put the child off on the dad and run the street. Now he gonna feel a certain kind of way because he feel like she just, out in the club, or something. So I think a child can really put a stress because people first child is in their early 20s. So they had a child and then they think life supposed to go back to normal after they have the child.
Right.
Once you get pregnant, everything changes in your life.
Yes, it does.
So if you ain't ready for it, you will go down like that though. You know what I'm saying?
Chelsea said, Ursula, it does. When you get complimented by a woman, it feels so good. I love the attention of a man. Some women just be saying something, they don't mean it. Ursula said, Marcus with a relaxer, I just passed out. That's why I was wondering. I'm like, you got to relax. What did you do with your hair? I was trying to. Ooh, you need to show me some old pictures of that stuff. I would love to see how they look.
I
But Chelsea said,
stay in the
it's
safe.
oh, okay. Chelsea said it's because most say it for one purpose. They have an agenda to knock them draws off. So she's talking about the men giving the women compliments. She's saying they have ulterior motive with their compliments.
I'm gonna bring on maybe the next show. I'm gonna bring some of them old long hair pictures out.
Oh Lord. Ursula said it has nothing to do with the thing twitching. A woman encouraging another woman is everything, mainly because women tear each other down more often than lifting one another up. I know that's part
So
is true.
why having a man compliment her you do not see that you know what, and that what make it so bad, and I think that what makes men kind of different because like now you watch somebody page, it used to be a lot of men complimenting women, on the page now, when a woman put up a picture of something, it's nothing but me, ladies complimenting on that, because sometimes men scared to compliment because he thinking if he compliment what man sitting back looking, and that man finna be stalking him and all that old type of stuff. Yeah, men think about stuff a little deeper than women, because social media is a beast. A dude, just because you comment on the page, a dude to go all through your social media, inbox you, all kind of stuff. I done
Mhm.
had a dude inbox me about complimenting one time and said how you know her or something. And I said, hey man, if you inbox me again, motherfucker, it gonna be some goddamn trouble. Don't do that shit to me. You better take your ass on with this shit. I ain't got time for it.
I mean, but why? Why? Because it was like you was
He
being
wasn't even my
aggressive.
friend. He not even my Facebook friend for one thing.
Oh, okay.
And then you just inbox me to be like, that's
Because
your
he was feeling
girl.
some type of way
Right.
if you talking to maybe
Dude,
somebody he's
let me
interested
tell
in.
you something. If you can't uh uh handle a man getting on your the girl page saying, oh, you looking good, oh yeah, looking beautiful, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, shut your page down. Because if you got a woman, and let me tell you something, women rack up 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 friends easy, and if your woman got 4,000, 5,000 friends, somebody getting on there saying, "Hey, beautiful," you know what I'm saying? So, I
Good
mean,
morning, gorgeous. That's the ladies.
I'm sick of this. Okay, I'm just saying. We already read, don't we? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chelsea said after having a child, it changes the dynamic of that relationship, even with married couples.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
That's
is
when
a.
I
It
that's
is.
when
It is
my
a
child
change
came,
shift.
that's when I got my divorce. When my child came. So
See, I'm telling you, man.
it's the truth.
I see. I'm gonna tell you, man.
Everything changed.
That child will make you say, I know I made a bad choice of being with this dude, but I do not want to raise my child around this dude. No, I'm just saying, it'll make you think and say, do I really like this person? You know what I'm saying? Even when my child, when my baby mom was pregnant with my child, it's like the stuff she started doing, I was like, man, she is getting evil. Like, what's up with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll say, well, how you changing on me? Like, people don't even understand what a man go through sometimes, because women are straight flip a strip on a man, and then they'll think, like, she would say stuff like, oh yeah, soon as I had this baby, oh, you gonna be babysitting, I'm gonna be running the streets. Like, what? Like, what do this kind of talking go through? And see that was
Because she probably was saying that because at the time she probably felt like she couldn't do anything, because she's in child way, and when she
brain.
was feeling like that,
Yeah,
she was restricted to probably not doing
right,
much.
right,
So she was like, "You out here having fun, but I
right.
can't do nothing. So when I have this baby, you gonna get this baby, and I'm gonna go to the street."
Yeah, but
So
I mean, that ain't a way to keep a man. And I think um, ladies that really want a family or something like that, because I think a lot of men want a family, but I think when that first baby born, I think a lot of ladies turn on their significant other. I think that baby bring out the worst in a relationship sometimes. It'll divide. It'll divide a relationship, because sometimes then they'll take it as a pun. Like, I done got my baby now. I love this baby. Now you realize that you don't love him that much. You got what you want. and I'm telling you now, women will fall in love with that baby and say, This what I've been looking for. This kind of love here. F you, I'm done with you. You
Now,
know.
actually, I can totally be honest and say I didn't want any children. But when I ended up with a child, I had to accept that thing, right?
Mhm.
But I understand now the reason why God gave me a child to be able to handle a lot of things that I was going through. So I won't knock what you're saying, but I do kind of understand. But a lot of times children, they draw wedges between relationships, and it has nothing to do with just the child itself. It's the people, like you said, the relationship was probably already on shaky grounds. So,
That's every relationship.
yep.
Every young relationship, and that's when the babies happen most of the time. In a young relationship, it usually happen early,
That's
and
why you have the parents there trying to help. They were like, "Oh, let me help her
and
before she
Chelsea
had
said they
postpartum."
compliment you in DM. I didn't say nothing about no DM. I said on your Facebook page, and somebody said under your name, under a post on a Facebook name, not in your DMs. We know that's different. I'm just saying, like even women, when you put up a post and you put up a picture, and a lot of women, that's what I was saying, a lot of women under there. And I'm saying it's the same thing. If a man get under there and a man, think about this here, if the man ain't my friend, he ain't gonna see a DM. You know what I'm saying? He
Mm.
gonna see me post on her page. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Now, if a dude see your DM or you, what's the name, posting an inboxing a woman and he start, you can understand that. That's his girl or whatever, whatever. You can understand that. But you can't understand if you just do it innocent. To you, it's innocent. And you see a picture, say you strolling down Facebook, you see a picture, oh man, damn, I like how she put herself together. Boom. Looking good. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you just keep on scrolling down. You probably done put looking good under 5, 6, 7 girls thing. And then all of a sudden you get a inbox, some old jealous ass nigga talking about what you doing, nigga. I got that pistol. Man, if you don't get on with that shit before you get your ass killed. Cause that's how I feel when a dude
Before
start
he get what flipped. Oh,
flip.
okay. Okay. You
I'm
need
telling
to go back one.
you. Oh, I thought you read that.
Ursula said, and compliments from a man typically means he's trying to hit. A compliment from a woman is like one from a child, usually the truth. So, what you got to say about that?
No, one for a woman. She probably trying to hit too. It's 2022, baby. She trying to lick. She
Oh
ain't
my
trying to hit.
goodness.
She trying to lick.
Hit a
Yep.
lick.
She ready
Oh,
to hit you on the back too. She pow. Then women be in the club. You be watching these Facebook posts. They be in the club. Smack them on the butt. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, y'all just shaking it. Oh, it's just Gucci. We know what's going on. If you like another lady slapping that thing too much, yeah, you like it a little too much. Yeah, and you like it. And you like it. And that's just real talk. Whoa.
Chelsea said, I thought the subject was how is it to be a woman? Some men still be going out doing everything that they were before and not preparing to be a father. Meanwhile, the woman is learning the entire 9 months how to prepare for motherhood. Isn't that the truth?
Well, and then I'm gonna tell you this.
But then the baby come, I'm the daddy. Say that first.
But guess what? That's because when men get in relationships and this right here is fresh, it's really about a little fun. It wasn't really a planned baby. See, a lot of these pregnancies are not planned, and that's the reason. That's
Does
the
that make it okay though?
no. I'm saying, listen. If you run around here having naked sex, naked head sex with a man, best believe
You better
problems
plan
are
for
around.
hey.
Cause guess what? Somebody gonna get pregnant. Then it's ain't gonna be some oops, and I ain't got no money yet, and I just having fun. We just what I'm saying. Y'all don't even like each other yet. A lot of people don't even like each other when they out here making babies.
Mm.
You think them women that went on Maury and got tested by 10, 15 different children, daddy, you think they loved any of them men? You
They
think they
love
even
what they
like
love what they did to them.
they wanted some they got horny. So I'm gonna just say it like that. They got horny and they got them some. And so sometimes this is the problem with not venting through men, especially. That's why I think older couples work sometimes because it's harder for them to get pregnant, this and that. So sometimes people without a baby in the way or this and that, and y'all deal with each other a minute, I think y'all can say, okay, we get along. Okay, we chilling. We together. But see, when you young and you already the woman, she got 3, 4 side dudes, the man he chasing around, this and that. Both of them ain't serious from the door. We gotta keep it real. We gotta stop acting like people are 20, 21 years old. This one in college over here, this a frat boy over here, and you a sorority girl here, and y'all in love having sex. No, y'all fucking. Y'all hitting, knocking the boots, and goddamn, you was horny, he was horny, and goddamn it, pow pow, and then wow wow.
But that's just called being grown. You're growing up. That's
Not
all.
when, not when you doing the naked head. That called being stupid.
No, that's called having good fun.
Okay, yeah, okay, good fun. That 9 months, it ain't gonna be good fun no more. Cause the next 21 years gonna be hell. You gonna be matched up with somebody you don't even like
Oh Lord.
for the rest of your life. Ain't gonna be wondering how did I go through this.
How did we get here? That we're gonna be singing. Ursula said, my father and the guys that raised me taught me to be mindful of compliments from men because they usually are full of game.
And listen, and I agree, but it's the same thing with women. A lot of these women are full of games. Some of these women telling y'all they are you cute, they don't like they going back saying, look at that old
Right. That's what I said. They don't really
what
mean
them
it.
kind of the new thing. We were just talking about it the when they put the little
Oh, the eyelashes. Oh, the
no
lace
hair
front. The
lace
lace
front.
front.
Every man know you got a lace front as soon as you see them waves in the front of your forehead.
Mm.
Man, y'all need to stop that, man. Soon as a man see waves in the front of your forehead, he know you got a lace front. He be like, look at this here.
But people, they don't try to hide it. They
And
not
you know
trying to
what?
hide it.
And then he looking at you saying, I wonder how much hair she really get.
Oh Lord.
I'm telling you now, most men looking at you saying, I wonder how much hair she really got. As soon as he see that lace front, he like, it's all that hers.
Oh Lord.
Don't forget to like and share. I'm just saying, you don't think men do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm
Some
telling you,
men like it,
I be around men, and then let me tell you how bad it is now. We Joker look at at, at women now, and we be like, is that her real hair? Is that her real face? Is them her real breasts? Them her real booty? Is that her real stomach? Is them her real?
Putting the real stomach. They putting fake stomach.
Cause they got about 5, 6 stretching
Oh,
mechanisms around.
oh, the binders.
Yeah, so you got to think when you look at a woman, you got to think like, is she real? And then first thing a woman like that is call you fake. And if she dove in a swimming pool, she'll come out a whole different person.
No, I saw a TikTok where this guy and this girl went to a pool party. And the dude was like, "Oh, she banging, whatever." She walked into the room to get herself together for swimming.
Yeah, I shared
Came
that to you.
back out. You did? Oh, you
Yeah,
saw it?
I
Because I
shared
think
that
I
to you.
sent it to you. Because I thought it was funny. And she came out like a whole man. That was so funny.
Yeah, because that is so true. Man, I looked at a woman and you be just, oh yeah, that thing look good. And boy, if she made a mistake and fell in the pool, you wouldn't know who the hell she was after she got out. See, look, the pool will look like you threw dye in that motherfucker.
Why die?
Cause all her makeup and everything be
Oh,
running off, changing the pool, different colors and stuff. All the color out her hair start coming out. That's why women don't swim now. All the color out her hair just be bleeding all in the pool. She had purple, green pool. Okay, I'm just saying.
well, people use permanent colors now. Or they buy the hair that curls. Chelsea said it's not planned, but you still should be preparing for a child. Nowadays, men don't comment on the multiple women pictures because it's considered thirsty and desperate. Women don't go crazy in a man's comment section either because it's considered desperate. But maybe your generation does that, not mine though.
We don't do it no more.
Do you come do in your generation? Do you go and you see if you see a young lady, she's beautiful, would you have the nerve enough to
I hit,
say,
I
"Oh,
hit,
beautiful"?
I hit the like button.
You just hit the like button. Okay.
Because if you do anything more than that, sometimes I mean it just like you said, men ain't got time for the drama. We ain't got time for it's so much into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think women get it wrong. Like even when I have commented under women things, say, "Hey, looking good" or whatever, I don't do the "Hey, gorgeous" or nothing. But if I say looking good or cute or whatever, they'll say thank you and all that. So it's good. You know what I'm saying? So I think with that being said, that make you, comment more this and that. Now, only thing that get me and kind of mixed up this thing is I wish the stories and stuff like that were more public where it wouldn't feel like an inbox.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people put good, nice pictures on a story, and you say something, but you really inboxing them, so it come off
As
like
private.
right, like wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I wish, even though it was a story, it was like somewhere where multiple people can see that it's just an innocent story or something in a
An
way.
innocent
It,
comment.
it wouldn't come off like an inbox.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So I like that it say story under it, but it's still an inbox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you already read that one.
Uh-huh. Chelsea says, so you don't so she says some men don't believe in wrapping it up. It's a two-way street. Just like he knew he ain't had no protection, he also knew what the consequences were. Notice most times after a man compliments you, he proceeds to ask for your number and asks if you have a man or not. But continue.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, okay, it happens like that a lot because men are more predatorial. So like, it's a lot of single men out here. So men do, you know, they see something they like and they want to say hey or whatever, whatever. Because like men, a lot of men ain't on, don't do the social media like that a lot. It's still a lot of men that still don't do a lot of social media. So,
Mm-hmm.
so they more of a interacting type person like this here, and see a lot of ladies love social media. So a lady might take a social media and start recording, man. Like it's so much stuff that turns me and off about how social media then started women to, like even
Be
a
so raw.
yeah, a woman will start recording and then she'll put them up on what's not. Look at this dude tried to holler at me and this, and then men look at that and say, "Oh wow." You can't even approach a woman because women will say, "Oh, approach us like this and approach," but they don't want to be approached unless they like you. They got to already like how you look or your swag or something for them to even for you to even approach them. Because if you approach them and they look at you and they not attracted to you, they already turned off and already turned their nose up.
Let me tell you, I understand exactly what you're saying. Now there is this one person, he may not be so fit and healthy altogether, right?
Right,
He can tell the same crowd of people the exact same thing that this dime handsome full fit guy say in the same words, but they will go off on this unattractive man and this handsome man. They just laugh at it.
yeah,
When they both were insulting, it didn't matter who it came from, but some people overlook it, and you're right. From your looks,
right.
your looks would allow you to do a lot of things.
Hmm.
Yeah. Chelsea said, just like y'all see the lace front, we see their spray paint fibers rolling down y'all temples.
It's a lot of dudes doing that spray. Hey, look, I ain't one of them. And now
Now they even wearing lace front. Men are
they no,
they
them
wearing some type of
no, they doing
connection
that.
like a toupee.
Look, they doing that just like y'all. These old men looking. They go to the barber shop. They looking 20 years younger. How they get
Right.
the feeling? I look. I seen a TikTok video where this lady it was a white lady and she had no teeth in her mouth and everything and she was saying I look like this, but then she did like this here and did the camera and she said I also look like this. I said she. I mean, she was totally different when she and see that's the problem. Women can be beautiful without being beautiful. You feel what I'm saying?
Explain that to me. It
Makeup.
almost went over my head.
Makeup can transfer just like makeup can make a man look like a woman. A makeup can make a woman that don't look good look like a beauty queen. Saying what they need to start doing is letting men get a hot towel and wipe down the side of women's face before he talk to her. Be like, hey, can I wipe your face? Can I wipe your face? Mother wipe your face and you be looking like a cheetah or something. I'm just saying.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm just saying because like makeup cleans up a lot. I'm talking
Yep.
about cleans up a lot.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying.
Ursula said that's true, Marcus. I'm asked all the time about New York, about your real hair. And when they see it, they're shocked that it's mid back length and loosely wavy, and I'm natural.
Man, I'm telling you, they're gonna go crazy. They'll
Yep.
be like, "Rah, rah, rah." I put it away. You take 5 lace fronts and put it in a room, and you put 5 natural long hair, just as long as the lace fronts, and put it in the room and watch how men gravitate to one side. I'm telling you now, men will say what they don't care about, but put them in the room with it and see what they gravitate to.
Just that easy. And I agree.
Yeah.
They'll fall for what they desire. So,
Yeah.
hey.
Like you can sit up there, they'll sit up there. See, men will tell women what that's the only thing I hate. Men will tell women what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, oh, yeah, oh, yo, my hair look good. Yeah, yeah, look nice. Oh, yeah, I like that, this and that. And boy, let somebody natural come the same wasn't in there. Oh, Lord. Hey, baby, what you want to drink? Uh, they in the bar trying to get her white girl wasted up in that thing. You wondering why? Uh, go to I I challenge. I wish we had a show where they had natural versus artificial beauty and put women that make themselves beauty against women that's natural beauty and see what would happen? That'll be a wild type show.
Put it together.
Yeah. Okay. Watch me. Don't make me what's name.
Ursula said, right. Like, we don't know that that's spray paint on your head and beard.
Right. I be looking at dudes the same thing. And then I get on them bad about all that dye. These dudes dying they stuff. So I told one dude, I said, dude, you older than me. Why the hell you ain't got one gray on? Oh, I just got gray. I just got gray around here. I ain't got but a couple. I said, man, the dye running through your beard, man. It's dark under your neck. You know what I'm saying? And you can see their whole head look black, like they've been burnt. You be like, player, that is not what's name. I had a cousin do like that. He's like, I look young though. No, you don't. We can see that. I'm not just. Let me stop for my cousin be looking at me talking about that. Why you do me like this?
Chelsea said, if you're in a committed relationship, why are you acting desperate on Facebook?
What you mean desperate? Because people saying hello,
He
beautiful.
said, if you're in a committed relationship, why would you be commenting on other people posts, other females or whatever? Hey, beautiful, you look
If you
good.
committed relationship, why are you acting that? That ain't acting desperate because you got Facebook friend that come down and you say, "Oh, nice picture, looking good." That's a compliment. Why them women that's giving you compliments? They in committed relationships. You ain't saying that to them.
So what? So
No,
we're just okay. Just say for instance. Say if it's a woman in a committed relationship. So say if it's a woman in a committed relationship, and what if we comment handsome or nice or whatever to men?
no.
That would make us desperate.
Even if you comment on a woman page, she's still in a committed relationship, right? Yeah,
That make us desperate.
hold on, ain't that right?
Okay, I get you.
All right, then let's not do that now. I'm a feminist.
I just said
I'm a
I'm
feminist. I
going
like
with
it
the
on
question.
both sides. I like it on both sides. Let's not play one side. If you're in a committed relationship, man or woman, you shouldn't be under nobody talking about they look good. Then shouldn't even be under no woman talking about she look good. She might think you're trying to lick her thing or something. Huh. What about that? I'm just saying that. Nah.
Ursula said, when you compliment us, we know that you are being genuine, Marcus, but not every guy is.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. What up, Dwayne? Let Dwayne know what's going on, what that topic is.
We have a man present. The topic for tonight, are women being trained to be like the Joneses or what their man would want? That's the topic for tonight, Dwayne.
Why you ain't got that keep rolling under though?
It wasn't me.
How was it you when you took it right back down? You black.
Well, I didn't initially stop it. You're black. I didn't stop it. Yeah, that's what we was talking about, not him, but in general. And then that's when he did his little thing he does. So
whatever. Come on.
Here you go, whatever else. That ain't right. Dwayne said men ain't going to know what their kids going to look like no more. Up under no lashes. You a whole different woman.
You know how men used to be like, ooh, I like her. Man, we can make beautiful kids. Man, you gonna get her home and you know what makes it so bad? I remember a long time ago. I remember getting wasted and taking a woman from the club and waking up in the room the next morning and looking at the wow! So I know exactly what you're talking about because, dude, what you saw that night ain't what you see in the morning. The lights and all the drink got you, the lights got you, the dark crowd and all that stuff. She got on all those stuff. And by the time she take off everything, she get in the bed like, oh, long, player,
You
what?
see, you didn't wake up to the next morning, so something was fun. The lights came on the next morning.
Hurry up and get up at no.
Chelsea said, if I'm not openly gay, why does that matter? I'm not fishing for coochie like a man, so the compliment isn't taken on that manner, but okay.
Openly gay? How would somebody know if you openly gay? Don't nobody get on there and say, hey, I'm gay. Hey, beautiful. Don't nobody do that. Don't nobody do that. Don't no woman get on there and say, hey, I like licking pussy. Hey, beautiful. Don't no woman say that. They come in your inbox and say, hey, beautiful, let's go have drinks. Yeah, don't.
But listen. So if a woman compliment under another woman's post and say she's beautiful, does that
You
mean
don't
that
know.
she's interested?
You don't know.
I'm
Just like
asking
a man.
you. I'm
Just
asking from
like
your
no,
perspective.
I'm giving you the opinion. Just like a man, you don't know. If a
You
man
don't
could
know.
be genuine, just like she said, with me being genuine, just saying hello, and it could be a woman being genuine, and it also can be a woman that really licky.
So everybody compliments. We shouldn't take them at heart and start going to their inbox, right?
I
Is
don't
that
think
your advice?
I don't think everybody go to the inbox.
Okay, I'm just asking. I didn't say what you think. I was just saying
All
you
I'm
shouldn't do
saying
that.
is you ought to be kind of scary when ain't nothing but men, women under your thing saying, "Hey, beautiful, hey, gorgeous girl, you so sexy," and that thing.
Because the men don't compliment. That's what we were just saying. They don't do it anymore.
Yeah, but the
They'll
women,
just come to your
hey,
inbox.
you done heard the song. Don't worry about you. You don't have to worry about Jody no more. Now you got to worry about Jane. You got a whole woman been licking your girl thing for 2-3 years now. You ain't even know they done went on trips and everything to go. Lega. Bruh.
Right. That's what I feel like saying.
Okay.
Dwayne, if they didn't know what she looked like without makeup and had a baby by her, then what?
That's called a one night stand, Miss Chelsea. If you only met her one night and y'all got busy and the rubber busted, of course you would have a child without what's name. That's why people shouldn't have sex on the first night.
Why do men take women from the club then? That's their plan. They going away to have
Yeah,
sex on the first
why
night.
do women take men from the club? Yeah,
Both
because
ways.
they want to hunch on them men.
Right. And the
Especially
same
some
thing
of
with
them good,
men.
so especially some of them good cougars taking these men on down through here.
So was yours a cougar?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Okay. See, I was when I was 18, them 36-year-old woman used to get on me then. I had just got out the army. They were like, nah, I was still in the army. My bad. Okay, said Dwayne, if they what's
We
oh,
we just we just answered that. Dwayne said, "My kid's going to have good hair." Laugh out loud. She's going to be 10 with no edges. See, you silly. He had to laugh at himself. Ursula said, "Who don't do that? Listen, I will let her know if I find her attractive and I'm flirting with her. But if I'm just saying, 'All right now, girl, you looking good,' that is strictly a compliment."
so how we know? Since we know you will.
Well, she said if she
But,
just
but guess
complimented
what
him
she
for
just
him,
did? Guess what she just did? She made it seem like because I'm a woman, it's all right however I do it. See,
even with the man.
no. But guess what? Like I said, hold on. She said, I will let her know if I find her attractive. Okay, listen. What? On her page or on the inbox. Most people don't go on a woman page with her family on this and that on her picture and say, girl, this and that. I love to lick on that thing or whatever. Nah, that ain't how it goes.
There are ways to communicate without saying I want to lick on your thing.
Okay, name me one.
I don't know, but I'm saying there are ways to talk about anything.
Well, why you hold on? Why you won't say nothing? Give me one.
I
If
don't
it's
know.
so many ways,
I don't know what you're
give me
talking about.
one.
I
Just
don't
give
know
me
what you're
one.
talking about. I
Give me
don't
half
know.
of one. Don't forget to like
Like
it.
you said, want to go for coffee or drinks? That's the start.
Yeah. That's why they mad for that. But no, y'all. You're playing.
18 with a bullet. Marcus is so one track minded. Laugh out loud.
Ain't no one track, man. All I'm trying to say, the same thing y'all charging men with, women can do it even better, remember? Because that woman can say, girl, let's go hang out sometime. Let's have drinks. See, why is that not? I don't know you. Y'all don't know each other. Why she want to have drinks with you? Why all of a sudden she want to be your
And
friend?
people on Facebook invite other people to come to their house and hang out and drink and play cards and stuff that you don't even know.
They want to lick it on you. They just can't see
Well,
it then. They just can't see it right then.
if that's part of the business, then hey.
But okay, when men wanna hold on, when men
If
wanna have
it's part of their
hold on
business
now,
too,
let me do
it's
this.
okay.
When men approach a woman, what the first thing he gonna say? Let's go to a movie. Let's go out to dinner. Is he saying let's go hunch? Let's go
Yep.
do this? It's the
Yes.
same thing a woman doing. Let's
Yes,
hang
we
out.
said.
That's the same thing, ain't it?
Yep, it is.
All
I
right
won't
then. So
deny it not one time. It's the
let's
same.
let's do it then.
They said it's a sick, dying world. Help us, God. You got the
That
girl
boy,
praying.
that
Pray
boy.
for us now. You hear? Ursula said, I would say it in the post or whatever that I find her attractive. You know, I don't care. I don't get in the inbox unless she gives me permission to.
Also, after you say, "Can I lick that thing?" What you gonna say? Oh, hit me on the inbox. Let me give you
Look,
details.
you don't look.
No,
That's
I'm
what.
just saying. How do she give you permission to get in her inbox? What she say on her post? Go
No, people do say that you never had nobody y'all having a conversation on Facebook and they say check your inbox. You never had nobody do you like
and
that?
then letting everybody know that you trying to do something.
No, that just letting them know it's a private conversation now. So don't
Well,
worry about
if
it. It has
she can
nothing
be
to do with how
straightforward,
you
why
did
these
it.
men can't be straightforward if they find
They
somebody?
can. They
No, she
can.
said if she finds somebody attractive, she gonna go after. Why men can't
Have
do it?
you
Why
not
is
ever done that?
understandable? No, why is understandable if a woman do it? She just
It
said.
is understandable. You got to know what you're going after. Just
But
say,
y'all said hold on, listen though. You said the comment is better coming from a woman, even though she might say she want to leak some of that stuff. Do
listen.
it get creepy then? Is it less? Is it less if they don't like find her unattractive?
But listen, if you're down with that, then it's no problem. Then you
What
take
if
it to
she
whatever
ain't down with
level.
that? Would
Well,
she
if
be
she's not, then the
blocked?
issue
Uh,
needs to be
do she
addressed.
do she block you, Ursula, if she don't want to be her thing licking? If she don't like your
Yeah, that's what
she
she
don't
should
like
do. She should
your
just diffuse the situation.
how?
There's people know how to
She can
diffuse
just
the
say,
situation.
hey, I don't do that. I'm Gucci.
She can do it that way too. Chelsea said, "Child," they said, "Let the truth be told." Ursa said, "Now I can honestly say that men who approach me do show their interest on the post on
Thank you.
my page, then ask if they can inbox me."
Thank you.
But
So
I'm saying that if they show interest, nothing is wrong with them
but
asking, can they inbox?
y'all said, hold on, but y'all just said a compliment is less if it come from a man if they doing the same thing a woman do.
Y'all didn't say that, but people did some people did say that they will like it. They feel like it's a validation for them if a woman give them the compliment over a man, because they feel like when the man give the compliment, it's more of an ulterior motive, which will lead to some guys just can't give you a compliment and just say you're beautiful, whatever, you're cute, whatever.
She
They're
just
gonna
said
say,
I
"Where
can
your
do it.
man at?"
She just said I can do it. So it got to be men out here that can do it. Just say that, okay,
You're not listening. I was
y'all,
still talking, so I want to know how you know what I was saying.
whatever. Y'all like women comments better than men.
Oh, you jealous, ain't it?
That's why men stop coming.
Oh, you got a problem with it?
That's why men stop coming because y'all be acting so.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Just say, give me some, let alone. Now just tell them, come here. The one sided sarcasm killing me.
I'm just saying. 'Cause it make it seem like that we like when women say stuff and they wonder why there's so much licky going on. Cause I hear women all the time saying we buy, we buy, we buy, we buy. I hear so much buy. So if a woman come in on your thing, okay, if they say hey sexy, hey beautiful, okay, do women cross the line saying hey sexy? Is that crossing the line? Because a woman shouldn't call another woman sexy unless she wants some of her, right? That's
Really?
crossing the line, ain't it?
I guess in some people's eyes, maybe,
Oh
yeah.
no, no. See,
No.
you trying to get out. So you don't think
One thing I don't want,
post and say, "Hey, sexy," that ain't crossing the line.
let me tell you, most women that would say that, that's more than likely somebody you know. And I've had that. Family, hey, sexy, hey. People you know, you don't get too many strangers that don't know you that
But
will
I'm
say
saying,
something like
why?
that to
Why
you.
say, "Hey, sexy"?
Because some people play like that.
That ain't nothing to play with.
They probably saying you looking sexy.
Why would they? What is they looking at on you that they feel like it's sexy? A woman.
Maybe your attire, whatever you had on, if
Uh,
that's what you're wearing.
that mean they attracted to you then, huh?
Because you say somebody
You
is
think
sexy,
you
that
ever
means
went on a man post and a man called another man, hey, sexy?
I
Ever?
would not.
Ever? And
No.
you think it'll come if it was just his cousin, you think it'll come out better?
They be like, "Whoa, dude, don't call me that."
No. You think you see the double
Y'all
standard?
hit each other on the butt.
You see the double standard though?
Y'all spank each other on the butt.
Uh-uh. You see the double standard?
Yeah, it's the word.
Well, we got to stop the double standard. But now,
Okay.
for now on, no women calling other women sexy.
Okay.
No women
Don't call them
ain't
love.
spank each other on the booty no more. That's out. No women kissing on each other no more. That's out. And we gonna make equality. It gotta be equality across the board.
Okay, good. Let's keep it that way because I don't like women be saying, "Hey, love."
Right.
I have a pet peeve with that.
Like,
I have a problem with a
like
woman
she
saying
really
that to
love
me.
you or
It's
something.
like they just picking it up and they don't even know the meaning of it.
Let me
Stop
catch
calling me
up.
love.
I gotta catch up with my boys. Come on.
You reading it? I
No,
didn't.
good.
Ursula said, "I don't want to have sex with every woman I tell I'm attracted to. Not everything about is about sex. And if she says she appreciate my approach, but she's not interested, then it's okay. I'm not afraid of rejection.
Yeah, but how women said they don't even want me to approach them on that post. Whatever. I'm just saying, go ahead.
It's okay. You can comment under my post. It's okay. Don't whine about it." Just said, "I'm concerned about what type of women you hear this from.
What from? I'm trying to.
Saying, hey, sexy? I'm not sure.
I'm not,
Not this topic. I will catch y'all on the next Lord." No, Mr. Miles, don't run. Come back, honey. Come back. Do not run.
Ah, what is
I just
that?
said, my friends and I call each other sexy, but that is how we talk to each other. But I have never said that to a woman I was attracted to. But listen, like just say for instance, like some females, you
So,
hear them like, "What's up, B? What's up, B? B, you crazy?" You
so
hear people say
Ursula,
that.
tell us, give us a line how you approach a woman you're attracted to. Then.
Oh Lord, let me brace
Hey,
and put on my
let's
seatbelt.
let's hear one of them things. So women can be what's name. So they're women that slow will understand that a woman is trying to get with them or something.
Uh-oh. I just said now I call my man sexy. Ooh. She got mad now. But if you wanted a woman, he wanted to know what you would say
Yeah,
and
how you come with the game? How you hit the
he
game?
needs some pointers, Ursula. He's getting it from a woman.
Right. Tell me how you run the game on them.
He needs some help. Help him out.
Let us know. Let us know.
You know how some people do it. They just start posting and liking everything you have. Everything you post, everything you like. They say hi every morning. Good morning. Hi.
Oh, I don't know about that everything you like because the reason I said that because I have caught, like sometimes a man can catch somebody post and like say you start like how like if you
Following them or whatever.
you hit like on a picture and then you say you trying to figure out who this is or something, you're like, oh, I like that picture. Oh, that's a nice picture too. But see what I do is
That's stalking. When you saw a picture and you liked it,
get what
what made you go into their
what,
profile to start
I'm
looking at
different.
all the
I'm gonna
other
tell
stuff? Say
women.
click,
I'm
click.
gonna tell
You
women right. Hold on. I'm gonna tell women right now. Let me tell you. If you go through your pictures, if you got on flats, tennis shoes, all that, I ain't liking none of them pictures. So you can know when I ain't like no picture. If you ain't got heels on, I don't even like the picture. I just let it go. See, I like pictures that I like a woman to keep on putting out there. Like, if you wear good heels, oh, them some nice heels. Like, oh, look at them heels. Like, oh, look at them heels. Like, I see them flats. I wish it had the down button on that. They ain't got no down button. Like, I put thumbs down on some of these shoes.
I don't know what to say about you. Somebody.
Like anytime I see heels, like if they 5 inches or better, or they some real high heels or something like that, they gonna get a like. Duh.
So you be heel shopping.
I don't know about that. But if they got some nice heels on the shoes, I promote that. So I said like on good heels. Okay. I want to encourage them to keep on wearing heels.
Oh, that's why you like him.
So if a woman go through her page and she see me, and, and I like one of her things that she got tennis shoes on, it wasn't me. That was one of them accident lights. You know how you make mistakes when you.
Ursula said, "Hey, I have to say that I find you very attractive, and I would like to take you out." And I say it with my flirty eyes and sexy voice.
On their page, nah, she ain't doing that on their page. And then mama and things on there like, hold on, player, did she just hit on my daughter?
They know they daughter get down.
You know what? That's what it is. See, like some of them pages, they already got them rainbow. That's why them women be having them little rainbow things on their page. You remember I told you that a long time ago?
Remember, everybody turned their pages to Paris for Paris murder or whatever happened in Paris or something happened. Everybody started changing their
No,
profile pictures to the
Florida.
rainbow.
I think it was Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay, for the yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
mass
remember that
shooting
shooting
there.
that time? And
Yeah, yeah.
everybody was changing that thing to something Florida, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
y'all, and look, I was telling people, that mean you gay when you put the rainbow on
That means what happy? Oh, okay.
it. You happy. Well, happy gay man. People know what deal. You know, ain't no
Well, we know, but that's a red flag word. We're just trying to
you
keep
think
everything
so?
cool and copacetic.
No.
Yeah, that's what we're doing around here.
Okay. Sound good.
Okay, good. Let's keep it that way.
Let's do it. Okay. Uh-oh. So what else you got from Miss Mo?
So we were talking about the initial subject. Of course, we always go left, but this is hood talk. We can go all around the corner and back and be in the same place we started. That's what hood happens.
What happens on Hood Talk? Oh, yeah. We go all over the place and back at it again.
So we're talking about, our women being trained to be like the Joneses or what their man would want. But what do you say about women are trained to seek a person with money? Do you think that's what women are being trained to do? Seek a man with money.
That's always. I mean, even when I was growing up, when women chase after army fellas and stuff like that, they were chasing them because he had a guaranteed paycheck. I realized that when I got older. I realized the post office dude, the FedEx dude, and all that. I was wondering, I was like, do these dudes handsome and stuff? So I really started looking at the FedEx men and all that. I was like, they ain't special. Then I started looking and looking, and I said, the woman gave it away. They said, I love a man in uniform. They ain't even looking at the dude. They looking at that paycheck that come out that uniform.
Well, the quality of a man in uniform normally mean it comes with benefits. So
Right,
you're thinking of what would be beneficial for your future.
right,
And a lot of times you meet guys that work side hustle jobs, people that pick up cans for a living, or people that do seasonal jobs for a living. I remember one time I met a person and he worked a seasonal job. And what he did, he worked like 6 months on this job doing this thing, and then he works have 6 months off. So I'm like, what do you do for the 6 months? He said, oh, I just find me little side hustle jobs to do. But this particular job that you made good money at for 6 months, you had no benefits with it,
right.
and then it was the type of job that you could possibly lose your life to. So I didn't think that was a smart job for a man to be working, but I guess somebody had to do it.
Yeah, it's the same thing when a lot of men work on the oil rig. That 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and
But they have benefits.
oh yeah,
Hmm.
but I think just like a woman. Like I remember one time when I was running me a little game one time. I remember saying one time, yeah, I work off show. Cause I knew a couple dudes and they tell me how they be on and they told me their whole schedule, what they do. You know how dudes tell you,
Oh, so you around here lying, get it?
yo, pop. No, they ain't lying. Shit, they lying to you. They won't tell you the real number. And then I mean, hey, let me tell you what. Let me tell you what that is. When you young and you chasing after women, I done heard them say that. Woman trying to get what she get out of you before you can get what you can get out of her,
Just like that.
and it just like that. So that's how it comes out sometimes. Both people trying to run game and trying to get what they can get on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So sometimes it just be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Ursa said, I was told by my cousin that certain dudes should be off limits because they were broke. But I go against the grain and be with the person I find intellectually stimulating, whether they are visual appealing to others or have a fat bank account or not. I've never been interested in money. So you
Uh,
think she just pulling your leg? Is that what you did?
I think shit. I mean, that's the truth though. Like most men know, if you broke, I'm gonna tell you, if you broke, and I hate to say this because men gonna look at it funny. If you broke, you shouldn't even be chasing after women.
And should it?
You should be chasing after some money, some stability, or something. But the last thing you should be thinking about if you broke is a woman, because all you gonna do is make another bill. If you get with her, you gonna pregnant her up. That's why you got some of these dudes that ain't got no job, got 7, 8 kids, because women keep letting them do the same thing.
Well, if you
All
do
they
it a
good
lot
at,
of times, when
some
you
of these
do,
dudes, some of these dudes, all they good at is hunching.
and sometimes that's what women pay for. They'll take care of you if you hunch them right and do what they say.
But yeah, she said, typically you won't even notice until you hear them speak. I mean, you could tell a broke dude as soon as he open his mouth. He be talking about somebody else ride. Yeah, I'm gonna give me a car jet like this. You be like, huh? You ain't got no car?
Nah, they be saying my car in the shop. The shop never
I got
shows.
I got an interview next week. You ain't got no job?
The worst line I've been hearing is I just relocated.
Or let me see, what's another bad what's name? Uh
Bad breakup. I walked away from everything. I let the wife keep
my,
everything.
my girlfriend got me fired.
Well, I don't know. That probably be happening.
But guess what? No, but guess what? If his girlfriend got him fired, you better leave him alone because she gonna get you fired too. Cause she going after anybody who even try to get with him. If he got a baby by him, like if he's single without a baby, you could take him and hide him somewhere. But if he got a child, she gonna search out and find y'all. She gonna destroy y'all life. No, I'm saying if she evil enough to get him fired, knowing that's how he pay child support, if she that cruel, she will come for you and him.
You and who though? I'm saying.
No, the girl, like if you get with him,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like you feel what I'm saying? Like if she got him fired, like you said, if she got him fired from a job and you get with him, oh, she'll get you fired from your job too.
Oh, the
'Cause
girl. The
yeah,
girl will be
she'll get the
okay.
girl fired too. She's devious. She'll get everybody fired. Everybody don't have no job fucking with her. She'll stab your ties, his ties. The chaos don't stop at him. If a man act like he got a couple chaotic girls or his baby mama,
Drama. You gonna face it
you
too.
better go. You better leave because she coming for all you. I was listening to somebody the other day. Remember, I sent you that video with that girl with that new show where the girl's confessions.
Oh, the queen of
Yeah,
toxic. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
confessions or whatever. That stuff is off the chain. Just
I
realizing
was like, wow. You can think of some evil things, but they take evil to a whole new
to
level.
a whole nother level.
And guys don't even
And,
know
and,
it.
and you and no guys know. That's the bad part about it. Guys
Mhm.
actually know how evil women can be because we done went through it. I done went through it. I mean, that's why I guard myself on a lot of levels. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to realize that a woman can destroy your whole life.
Uh-oh.
No, I mean, men got to realize that meeting the wrong woman and putting the wrong woman in your space can destroy your life. It can get you, like some of these dudes are saying, it can get you robbed, it can get you killed, it can get you in the middle of some stuff that don't, you know what I'm saying? She can have a crazy baby dad, a crazy, you know what I'm saying? Dude, just got you. I mean, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was in love with still in love with some dude, this and that. I mean, you stepping in some stuff that you don't even know sometimes.
That's why some guys, I would be very cautious of dating a woman with new babies. Because when the babies are pretty new, I think the baby dad's got to be still somewhere close in their relationship. I would think.
I I don't know because these days stuff can be, but I still believe it can be some hunching going on here and there. But 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 I don't know. I try not to. It just
Stereotype that part.
yeah.
Okay. And
I
I was being a stereotype as
yeah.
well at
I
one
don't
point.
like to just put it out there like that, even though I know it happens. Because
Well,
I
just like the guy, there have been guys that has probably, well, I know two at least, got into these new relationships, and then these baby dads come around and want to see, like, why are you sleeping in my side of the bed type of thing, and they lose their lives and not even knowing about the child's father, around and angry or whatever that another
it's
man is present.
it's warning signs. Guess what happens? Sometimes men ignore the warning signs because that woman will sit there and talk to him and have a good conversation with him and tell him, my baby daddy crazy. He ain't this and that and that. You need to get away from her. When she start telling you how crazy that joke is, see, she ain't told you how crazy she is because he had to been crazy messing with
To
her.
stay with her, she was
Yeah,
just
it's some
right.
crazy stuff on both sides. She just ain't told you her crazy, even though she let you know all his crazy. Because if a woman with a dude that she claimed crazy, believe me, if he ain't messing with her right now, that means she too damn crazy to run him off. You feel what I'm saying, don't it?
I hear you.
Yeah. That's why when a woman be talking about, oh, he was crazy and this and them, like, okay. And then you got to write that stuff down in your mind. Okay, crazy boyfriend. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
got to start
me,
thinking of ways to
I
protect
think I
yourself.
think what helped me out when I was in the streets is I was half crazy then, and I really didn't care about a lot of the crazy stuff. But I think in this culture here, I would care because this culture here, these dudes got 100 round magazines. I mean that when I was coming up, it was 6 shots. 16 was a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a joker shoot at you 16 down, that was a lot. Now these jokers they letting off 100 rounds in the first. I mean they got stuff I was in the army with. They got better guns than I was in the army with. No. I wouldn't. Soon as she said he crazy, he got an AK or AR-15. I'd be like, no, not touching you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you lost me. So she said, "Oh, he bad because he got a little AR-15 or AK-47." I'll be like, he got what? Bin Laden had one of them. Nah, player. They go to war with them guns. Nah.
Ursula said, then he's not on my level if his conversation is about material things. If he talks about topics that stimulate my mind and teaches me something I didn't know, he gets my attention.
Mm.
So that's what guys around here now they're working on. They're trying to learn the language to stimulate a female's mind as if they are so intelligent
No, I
Just
think
just continue having a conversation. And once the impression zone is gone, we're gonna see how they act along with their conversation.
yeah, but I also think men, with the whole like manosphere, men trying to you know help men, other men do better. I think a lot of men are actually trying their hardest to do better. You remember when I told you when I first started the podcast, I said men on their comeback. You remember I used to say it all the time. I said men on their comeback up. But people just don't realize, and they're gonna be coming back in full force. And I think these next years is the time of the man, because we starting to realize with all these crazy folks running around here, doing all this crazy stuff, shooting up stuff. That rest in peace, all the folks. I seen that video with the people that got shot in this at their grocery store,
Oh, in New
stuff
York.
like that, and
Yeah.
and that's just sad.
God bless their
And
families,
that man
man.
went and shot people, and then when they was on the ground and couldn't move, shot them in the head and stuff like it was a video game. You taping something live like this is a video game. This is what's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sad. And what's happening is a lot of these people ain't got a life, ain't got can't make no money. They in rural areas and stuff like that. They don't want to work around people because that means you have to come to the city, or you actually have to be around people you don't like to make money. See, sometimes people been secluded and they don't know how to act around people. That what make you hate people when you ain't been around them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
when you actually don't know people and then you don't really hang around, like that's why I say like I be around, all different, type of dudes, white, black, all kind of different type of dudes, and I can tell the coolness, or a person trying to be, in that middle ground with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't look at it like I need to be against this race, against this race. You got to look at it how people treat you, because your own people can treat you worse than another race of people,
Isn't that the truth?
and will help you out. Another race of people sometimes will help you out for your own race to help you out.
Yep.
So I mean, I don't look at it like that because I know, stuff crazy like that.
So Chelsea says, so the same doesn't apply to men when they tell other women that their baby mom's crazy just to deflect from the fact that they're still messing around.
If a man tell you the baby mama crazy, woman run, woman run, cause when he's scared of his baby mama, she on a whole nother level. She on the busting windows, the stabbing ties, the sugar in the tank, the line telling false truths, trying to get another dude to kill you, all kind of stuff. I done been through all that stuff. My best friend got a house shot up because of a woman. So I know these women are devious. All right, go ahead.
Urgent said, I agree with y'all. I was on that situation. He didn't tell me he had a baby fresh up out of the cooter monkey and then got her pregnant again, then ghosted me. I'm real careful now and ask a heap of questions. We have to.
Yeah.
These people be around here lying, get you hurt.
Uh-oh.
I can peep that game of faking intelligent conversations because when I go deeper, they stay shallow. It's over for me.
Yep. Because guess what? When you go deeper on a conversation, or you trying to run like, like if somebody trying to act like they intelligent, and then the only intelligent thing they know is to say, I drink Do Tasio, or I drink Hennessy, and what's not,
Oh, Dolce.
people, people will come like, like they drink a elegant brand of liquor, like
Like
they
that's a
right,
plus for you.
right, or they wear a certain brand of clothes, and oh, I am so I am better than the normal dude or something. You know what I'm saying?
People always sell that story.
Hmm. So people got to realize on that tip there. So I feel like that is
Yeah. A lot of people, when you meet certain guys, they bring things to you that would be materialistic things.
yeah.
Things that they feel like that they have more than the next person, so they want to bring that to your attention. I own this much many cars, and I got these houses, and I make this much money. You're just meeting a person. Why would you have to be gloating and bragging about the things that you have? I say when you meet a person, give conversation and let a person find out on your material or personal things later. Don't introduce that first, because that's what they're going to try to see. Like, what can I gain from this? Or, is it something in it for me? A lot of people be interested in what a person have, and forget trying to get to know you then, because you already sold yourself with what you had. Chelsea says, so do you believe that the type of man you were when you conceived a child is the same man you are today? Do you think that He
Uh
also said, do you think that had something to do with the relationship with your baby mom?
okay. The type of man I was when I conceived my child, do I think I'm the same man I am today? In a way, I think I am. In a way, I think I'm not. I think I'm not because I'm mature. Because everybody in life grows and get mature as we age anyway. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay,
I
I can
believe,
understand.
I believe when I was with my baby mama and had the child, I thought I thought I was a better man at the time, but I think she ruined me becoming a good man.
What do
I
you
think
mean? She
no,
ruined you.
yeah, I think with the cheating and with the when I got with my baby mama, I had hope into a certain kind of family I thought I was gonna get.
Do you have proof that she was cheating?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I can name.
You don't have to name nothing. I
No,
just
I'm
need
just saying
to
like
have proof.
three off the top of my dome. But I'm
Oh
just
Lord.
no, I'm just saying. But well, what it was, people didn't realize I was in the army, so I did recon. Recon. What's the name? Recon. That's when you chill around the house and you disguise and you watch the house or whatever.
Hmm.
I did that for a
Oh,
couple for a couple of days and seeing men come and go. That old type
also,
stuff.
she didn't know you were back yet.
No, 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 no. She know I was in. No, I wasn't. I was in the army, but I was in Jackson.
Okay. Okay.
But I did recon around. Just that when I first. I still was fresh. You know how you come in on army leave in the middle
Mhm.
yeah. So I was here and what I'm saying, because I met her when I was here, you know, came home from when I first came from the war. So I mean that would kind of turned me off to certain kind of delusions. I ain't gonna say it turned me off a relationship. It turned me off from being deluded, like thinking a woman was all nice, ain't gonna never mess up, or I used to see men and they be like, "Oh, my girl is like this, and my girl is like that," and I'd be like, "Okay," you know what I'm saying? Because I know, because I used to hang around ladies that used to talk about me, and I hung around. I was around ladies that did her, and they did a lot of things. So I had a Cadillac, and I was pulling up, and I was in circles. And because I was cool, women felt cool with talking around me about certain stuff. So I used to hear the inner things that a lot of men wasn't hearing. And I heard about how they felt about certain guys, how they was in love with this guy, but fuck with this guy, and all kind of stuff. So it kind of threw me off on the delusion stage, thinking all women are just nice human beings, ain't gonna never cheat on you and this and that, that old type of stuff. So I think I woke up early. So
Mm.
being woke early helped me out the rest of my life because I managed the rest a lot of my time of trying to get myself together, trying to build a foundation for myself, and it didn't keep me like some men like taking most of their paycheck and just throwing it away every weekend. There's men out there right now that take their paycheck and throw their paycheck every weekend. That a woman that sometimes will leave them and be in the house with their friend to tell him to go ahead on through with you. You know, it's just a lot of stuff go on that a lot of people don't understand. But and then she said, "Do you think that has something to do with the relationship with my baby mama?" Um, yeah,
She said, "Do you think that had something to do, like at a certain time, when you conceive your child, if you're saying that you're the same man, but you have made some changes,
yeah,
so do you think that has something to do with your relationship with your baby moms?"
yeah. I know it had a lot of real because I remember after all that, cheating and stuff like that. I remember her asking, "You think we ever get back together?" And I was looking at her like, "Is she crazy? Is she serious?"
But you don't think she could change?
Sometimes, sometimes you got to realize, as a man, if you don't want to be in penitentiary, sometimes you got to let some kind of women go because they're gonna drive you to be in the penitentiary. If you steady chase after a woman, they're gonna act a certain way, because sometimes you can't get this out of them. You know what I'm saying? Some
Mm.
things just in people. Like some evilness is just in certain people to be a certain. You ever notice sometimes you'll see a friend and you'll see him 20 years later and you say, "Man, you doing the same thing." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't doing nothing different. Like if I go on the corner right now where I used to hang at 20 years ago, I can see the same dudes on the same corner that I used to hang with way back 20 years ago. That
Mm.
ain't cool. That's no growth. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is.
Joseph said, not trying to get too personal, but basically asking, do you think lack of growth can cause a relationship to fumble? Yes. If people don't grow and try to do better, growth is just doing better. If you don't try to do better by yourself, how can you be better for a relationship? A lot of people in relationship, but they don't know anything about being a companion. You don't know how to be the companion to the next person. You're less sensitive. You're
You know
kind of
what?
like ignoring whatever they got going because it really be about you.
Let me let me do this on a certain level. I don't actually think it's lack of growth. I think it is not realizing who the person are. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we get with a person on potential what we think they could be instead of realizing who they are. And sometimes a lot of people will show you who you are and you
Yeah.
like, oh, I think they can be so much more. But you thinking that this is not coming out of their head. People that I'm gonna tell you, This is what a man told me a long time ago, and Dave Chappelle made a skit about it. And they said if you took all the money and put it in the ghetto, just spread it around everybody, the same hustlers that got money gonna end up with the money back. Because the people that ain't hustlers or don't have this mind state, they gonna steady give it back just like they got it. They gonna give it right back. They gonna give it back to the clothing store. They gonna give it back to the car lot. They gonna give it all back. The hustlers, the ones that really grab money and keep money, the money gonna always go back to the certain type of dudes that got a certain mindset that want money. And they just how it go. If you don't find you a real hustler type of dude that want money, you can tell when a dude want money. He cheap, he this and that, he a little different. You know what I'm saying? He move a little different. He don't let everybody know what he doing all the time, this and that. He a little different. The dude that really got money. He ain't out here the dude that got all that money all in his hand every day. No, he don't know what money is. He playing with money. All his whole bank account was walk around with him every day. He got 2,000-3,000 in his pocket for what?
In his pocket.
For what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is a true hustler that get out here and really get money, he gonna always get money. He gonna always get money. If you if you take $1 million, if you take $7-8 million, just drop it in the middle of Jackson or spread it around to everybody and then just say get money. Guess what? Same people who gave it to the boat gonna go get it to the boat. Same people who gave it to the dope man gonna go get it to the dope man. Same people who wanna do this or go on trips or do all this, they gonna get all this money back away. I done seen it happen. I done seen people get money, lump sums of money, hundreds of thousands, and can't keep it because it ain't in their mind state to keep money. They the same people want to live day for day. You remember when I told you when it first started about the person that want to live day for day and the person that's living for the future?
Right.
See that dude that living for the future telling you what he gonna do 5 years from now. That's the dude you better keep your eyes on. That person that all they talking about, man, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that, and they ain't got nothing. There you go. Because they letting you know as soon as they get anything, they gonna spend their money on.
Yeah, it's the difference between selling the vision and I mean selling the dream and having a vision.
And I'm big on a man about his word, about what come out of his mouth on trying to make it reality.
Yeah. They say that stalker. No, I was asking because he said he was recounting, around watching her. So I was like, stalking her? That's what I meant. But he said he was recounting, which he was just trying to gather all his evidence and experience of what.
Well, only reason I can't say now I'm gonna do this to Dwayne. Only reason I can say is not stalking because she was my girl. If she wasn't my girl, that'll be stalking. If it's not your girl and you looking and you trying to make sure. Let me tell you something. If you got a girl or you got a man, and let me tell you something. Everybody try to make sure they significant other is doing halfway right about them. It wouldn't be no bunch of women talking about all these men ain't no good or this and that if they wasn't checking. If they wasn't checking, if women just said la da da da, and that you don't think women around here watching every move some of these men make?
Yes.
So it's it's easy for somebody to probably sit up there and say, "Oh, yeah." But if that's my girl, I can see if we wasn't together. And I sat back. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it came about. Yeah. Hold on. Story time. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how it came about. Me and her brother was rad, and he was trying to hook me up with some girls. And I was like, why you always trying to hook me up with girls, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like I date your sister. Why you always trying to hook me up with girls? And then he just said something that clicked in my brain. He said, well, I know what she be doing. So I was like, then I sat back and I was like, what did he just tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
You show reaction or you just soaked it in?
That was my reaction. I'm like, did he just say that?
But I'm saying you didn't say it out loud to him.
No, I didn't say it like that, but I looked
But
at him
you
like, oh, really? Like, you know, he was like, yeah. And I was like, and that made me think the rest of that night. And then I wanted to, you know how people say, I wanted to put 10 on it. So then I started watching and this for a couple of days, like, let me see if what her brother say is true. And when I started seeing it, I was like, wow. So I mean, that's what that was. That wasn't a stalking. I was actually with her. That was actually my woman. And like I got to get permission to go see my, go see my girl. But all it was is I didn't go see her. I was down the street just watching, just looking. And like you said, you can call it what you got. You can say stalking, but I can say I was watching, investigating. Let's say this me investigating and just saying what's going on because a brother said this. See, this would have never went in my mind because at the time I feel like I still had a little lame brain in my mind, and I think as a good man, at a time you'll say to yourself like, "No, not my woman." This was stick in your head, not your woman. No, but when you hear it from her brother, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? It hit different when you hear it from the brother saying, "What your girl doing?" You like, huh? Did she just say that? Did he just tell me that? And that's what that was. So after that, I kind of I looked and I watched a couple of days, and then next thing you know, I was a different dude. It changed how I looked at that whole relationship. And then what happened was after I got out of that relationship, what happened was the next relationship, what happened was that I messed around and quickly in the next relationship, I quickly kind of said, well, let me see what's going on from the dope. So now my antennas up. You know what I'm saying? So then the next relationship I said, oh, she doing this. All right, then. Well, I know not to take this serious. Then the next relationship I did, they doing this and this and this. So the first three relationships I seen it was flawed. So I feel like me, I didn't meet the right woman at an early age that would have changed me to a better person. And I think the first two or three women I met, I think I met them in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I think it wasn't good for me. But then, like I said, I know my cousin and other folks that then had a high school sweetheart doing the same way, and so it's men. It's not just me. I look around and all name a man that's with his first baby mama.
Not too many.
I mean, name some man with his first three girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that, like if somebody able to last early, and that's rare. If you're able to last early and last a long time, I always push them relationships. People that's able to go through things in at an early age and they're able to push through it. I always get them the okay to go ahead, get married or whatever, because you got it figured out. You got it where y'all at least kind of know each other.
But like just say for instance, your first three situations,
Yeah.
would it be fair if you ever met the right person that you will be holding that person on the same accountability that it will possibly happen again? Do you try to grow from that to build something? If you wanted to work on being in a relationship, would you do?
I
Would
think
that be fair to that person from what you've been through? Because I've been there myself. What I've gone through, I feel like, oh, all men gonna do the same thing, you know. So hey, is it
okay.
some people just don't have a heart for people or no heart to be honest, you know, with people. Some people just don't have it in
I
them.
think at the age I am, I think um, I'm a little tainted, but I think it's hope for me.
Black power.
I'm just saying, I'm just trying to keep it as real as I can. Like the stuff I done seen, I think I put it this way. I'm not the normal person that should be, that can go through this question because like I done worked at clubs, I done worked at strip clubs, I done I done ran a strip club, I done ran a club, and when you've been out here and you seen what I've seen, and you've been out here in the life, and I've been
And done what you've done. We know about your Walmart situation.
around, and been around pimps, players, and been around a lot of different people. Been around with girls that's rawer than men that look at me like a piece of meat, like, hey, give me that dick for the night. I mean, you. No, I'm just saying when you've been around certain people like a while, it alters your view of what's normal and what's not normal. So I don't even view myself as a normal person. I've never viewed myself as a normal person. So I try not to get myself um uh the same as a regular life of somebody, because you got what they can call it, a straight type life, or it just it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. 1 second. There was a comment before.
That
Oh, did you get that?
man, F my baby mama.
Okay. What's up, Junior?
He come up in his thing just like that. He said, "What Walmart situation? Go on, tell him about the Walmart."
Okay, the Walmart situation. One time we had a show topic, right? And we were talking about like where you would go and drop your car off to meet people. So Mr. Norda was talking about he used to pick people up from Walmart. They parked their car there. But I said, no, the hospital. Park your car at the hospital and get picked up from the hospital.
I didn't say the hospital thing too, but I mean that.
Oh, you said the car wash, drop your car
Yeah,
off for detail and be gone.
detail shop. Yeah, I mean I done seen so much because I used to be at my partner at Pro Tent at the detail shop and all these places. And I remember when folks used to come drop their car off to get tinted, to get detailed and stuff like that. And they got another dude come pick them up, scoop them up. I'm like, that ain't the dude that dropped off. I mean, it was just, you could see stuff, and and then going to the club all the time, and I mean, it's just I've been tainted. I've been tainted.
Oh, we gotta buy you some untainted milk.
Yeah, I need some. I need some.
You need some milk.
I need help. Oh, okay.
He said, so she giving niggas heart attacks at CMMC. No, we just giving rides. What you mean? Just a little ride.
But I mean, it's just when you think about it, I mean, it's kind of different. It's kind of different. So I don't try to put myself on the same thing as like I used to do, but I just think my mind is a little tainted than the regular person. So it's harder for me. It's harder for me to. It's like All right, I'm gonna do this. It's like once you what this gonna sound crazy. Once you know the truth about something like religion, can you ever go back? Like it's like once you know 2 plus 2 is 4, can you ever change your mind and say it's 3?
Unless you want to lie about it, yeah. But that's it. Let the
But
truth be the truth.
the truth just when me myself, once I learned the other side of women, not the side that they try to portray. But once I learned the other side of women, the raw side, the side that they love their man and they still got them and got this other dude over here and just, you know, that's
No,
what,
they sitting in your lap and telling they man, yes, babe, I love you.
yeah. Or sitting in your lap answering the phone to the other man talking about,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. They sitting in your lap and they telling their other man, yes, I miss you, I love you.
So once you done sit there and you done seen it, it's kind of hard to go back and just act like it's not seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't unseen what you done seen. It's
Mm.
just like me being out in the streets. I can't take the streets back out of me and not see everything I done been through. And you know what I'm saying?
It's called your learning time, your learning experience. Sometimes we have to take the things that we've gone through or experienced in life and just try to build up on it. That you turned into a gremlin after that, huh?
Yeah, you pour water on me, it was 3 of me.
I know, right? Who are you? What's your name again?
That's that super gremlin. You remember that super gremlin when you remember you ain't supposed to feed the gremlin? The water used to make them pop
Pop
out.
out
But
and
if
have
you
more.
build food, they
It
grow.
go bigger.
Super gremlin. So it's like they feed me a certain kind of food that make me think different. You know what I'm saying?
He said, your ass need a hug. Okay, I'm done. Send them virtual hugs, y'all. We got you. We got you. Bear hugs.
so I mean, um, yeah. You got anything else?
No, but I was glad to see Junior tonight. I missed you. I'm glad you around today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody been going through some things these last couple of years and things, so it's just so much stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
And just got to stick together around this thing.
So, do you have an intake to share with us on being ourselves or stop being like the Joneses before we exit the show, sir?
Well, all I can say is how they say, try to be try to be you and don't try to uh overdo you. I think sometimes like we we won't necessarily be the Joneses, but I think people both enjoy their life to the fullest how they want to enjoy their life. Some
Hmm.
lives gonna be short, whether they want to live long or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And Jada, we're gonna have you on, man. Yeah, you can come on next week, tomorrow. We're gonna get you up on this thing, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
get you.
want to hear what you got to say. Ha ha.
Yeah, we're gonna see if he ready for. We're gonna see if he ready for that.
That's his signature. Ha ha.
But I mean,
But my thing is, my take, I would say, is think about what has happened to make or influence you to be like the Joneses. What has taken place to make you want to live a certain type of way or have your house look a certain type of way. Everybody want nice things, but sometimes you don't want to put yourself in a bind, to try and just keep up because somebody else have it. Because you can afford it and you can do it. I don't knock that. I wish people well. but just trying to be like somebody or have what they have, live extravagant, travel to Miami at one time. So everybody in Jackson were in Miami taking pictures. Like, can you do this when you know your utility bill is due? So when you come back home, you got to borrow money to pay your life. No, you need to take care of that before you leave. So I'm just saying, just have to think about what influenced you to be like the Joneses, because it may be something that we have to work on ourselves, even with relationships.
But
I want my relationship to work like that person. Oh, they love each other. You don't know what cover they have.
right,
You know
right.
what's going on in their house.
I can believe you on that. A lot of people want to be like other people. They don't realize these people living check to check. If they miss a couple of payments, they gonna lose it all.
I know, right?
I'm gonna tell you another thing that happens too. Sometimes death around people can make people live a certain kind of way and say, "Fuck it, every day ain't promised. I'm gonna live every day like it's my last."
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I'm about to go do these 50 years. Let me just have me a ball blast before I get out of here.
That's how I was in my 20s. I lived and I wanted to do whatever. And then once I got past that, I said, I want to live a little while. So, you want to do stuff different. You want to eat better, drive better, not go too many places because the more you move, the easier you can get caught up. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, if you ain't if you ain't driving, how you gonna get in an accident?
Ain't that the truth? Or how
You
can you
know,
get shot in Jackson? Isn't that the truth?
you know what I'm saying? So it's like you try to do better, but you realize bad out there. So you just try to keep yourself head up and all that.
Yep, keep yourself hid. Like Chelsea said, she said, I'm glad I learned early that everything that looks perfect most times are falling apart behind closed doors.
That part.
Yep, stop putting people on pedestals. They will do
Because
it.
I'm gonna tell you, like people don't even realize how miserable some people is with that make you feel like they got money. Like
Hmm.
we know now, all them celebrity couples, we like, oh, look at them together, this and that. Then they break up a year later, 2 years later. Then you realize they ain't had sex in 3 years. They ain't stayed in the same house in 5 years. And I remember asking one of my partners one time, and I was like, I know he had got married quick. I was like, how long y'all been, because they had been, I think they've been together like 3 years. I'm like, how long y'all been staying in the same house? He was like, off and on, maybe 6 months. I was like, huh? Like, damn. And on the outside, you would think that they had a good relationship because the woman always showing up here or always showing up there, but
So if a person get married, they need to live together.
I would think. I would think.
Uh-oh.
I mean, if you married, what's the whole purpose of getting married and
I
not
just
living?
said uh-oh.
No, I'm just saying
Hey,
because I think when it's stuff like that, it might be a business transaction. Like only way I'm marrying somebody, I ain't staying with somebody is I'm just trying to give my money to somebody. That's the only way I can see it.
give your money to somebody. How's
Yeah,
that?
like if I pass, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
that's
my goodness.
you know how you try to
That's why you have will of testament in order. Then if that would be your concern, then you wouldn't worry about that.
yeah. But I mean, yeah. But like they say, you can't take it with you, so you might as well throw it out
Okay, let's go to Miami and take pictures and put it on Facebook.
there. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
What's
go.
that?
I'm gonna go through my whole house and just throw everything out. Just redo everything. Oh, okay.
Okay. That sounds like a winner chicken
I'm
dinner.
telling
Is that
you,
what you
I'm
call
just
it?
gonna go clean this whole thing out because I seen somebody house with no furniture and it looks so sexy. I think I'm just gonna take everything.
So tell me. What they sit on? Like what they had less furniture or what?
They didn't have no furniture. They just had chairs that like it looked like a club,
Oh, so they probably have good.
club and a bed, a club and a bed.
They probably
Just
have good
nothing.
parties.
Yeah, I'm like, all I need is tools around here. I'm gonna give it everything. Everything that look like something. Man.
Oh Lord, Chelsea said being low key is the best way to go. It'll preserve you beyond your peers.
I know one thing that helped me out today though. I messed around and went over the dude's house today, and I seen all his tools on it, and I seen how excited he was with the tools. I was like, you know what? I knew I wasn't mad. I knew it was some people around here like me.
Wait a minute now.
We got the same stuff. We like, oh, you got Milwaukee this. Oh man, you got the bucket thing. Oh, we sit up here. Oh, I got that too. I got the vacuum. I got the. Oh man, we was sitting up there,
So
man.
y'all had a good conversation about
We
tools.
sitting up there talking about the stuff, and then my boy Andy, he was like, "Damn, you gonna make me go get some tools?" There go that prenup.
Yep, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's called. I say this. I think these stages of what's name like. I remember somebody told me back in the day. They said only reason to get married if both of y'all broke and trying to come up together sometime. You actually have to have a real good thing going on to get married these days because marriage is not beneficial to man right now until they change some of these laws to make stuff. If we want equality, we really got to have equality. I don't see just like you got if a man married to a woman, like say if a woman married to a man 10 years and he didn't work 7 years, she don't have to pay him no alimony or something for 7 more years or this and that. But it worked the different way on the man's side. I mean, if we
Does
gonna
Mississippi have alimony?
yeah, yeah, I know a couple dudes paying alimony now in Mississippi. Yeah, they got alimony.
Hmm.
So I mean, it just just said good night. Well, it's good night to all of us.
Chelsea.
We finna get off this thing too.
Yes.
That part.
Yep.
I'm just glad you said it first. When Chelsea say good night, it just let me know we've been on here too long.
Right. It's
Tell
time
me
to
when
go.
to go to bed. We've been on the show too long.
Come, keep it on 6 feet. Oh yeah. Oh shit, not good.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you.
We up at this thing. Is you ready to go?
Good night.
You ready?
Good
Well,
night.
we at this thing. Even the lights that went off in the
Right. They